You slice your palm open on a rock. 40,000 years ago. No soap, no stitches, no antiseptic, no hospital for another 39,950 years. By every rule of modern medicine, you should be dead within the week. Today, that same cut gets a rinse under the tap, maybe a dab of antiseptic, and you forget about it by dinner. Back then, that cut was a countdown. Dirty water. Animal bites. Childbirth, a single splinter, infected, could end a life inside 72 hours. So how did the human body survive tens of thousands of years of filthy wounds, contaminated water, and zero modern medicine long enough to produce you? Turns out, the answer isn't that they had nothing. It's that they had more than we ever gave them credit for. In 2012, archaeologist Karen Hardy and her team examined the fossilized dental plaque of Neanderthals from El Citern Cave in northern Spain. Buried in the calculus, chemical traces of poplar bark, which contains salicylic acid, the same compound in modern aspirin. Alongside it, residue that matched a naturally occurring penicillin-producing mold. These weren't random meals. This was self-medication, encoded in fossilized plaque tens of thousands of years old. So what changed after that? Your immune system got a second author. In 2016, researchers at the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology, led by Michael Danneman and Janet Kelso, traced specific immune gene variants in modern humans back to interbreeding with Neanderthals and Denisovans. One cluster, the TLR1, TLR6, and TLR10 genes, helps your body detect bacteria and parasites faster. You are, right now, running defensive software borrowed from a species that went extinct 40,000 years ago. Everyone assumes fever is the sickness. It isn't. It's the weapon. A fever is not your body malfunctioning. It's your body counter-attacking on purpose. Raising your core temperature by even 2 or 3 degrees slows the replication rate of many bacteria and viruses, while speeding up the activity of your immune cells, hunting them down. This response is so old, so conserved, that even cold-blooded lizards will crawl toward a heat source when infected, deliberately giving themselves a fever with sunlight instead of biology. Humans didn't invent fever. Humans just carry a much older trick. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Bioarchaeological studies of ancient cemeteries, infant burials in particular, show brutally high child mortality, much of it from exactly the infections we're describing. Some estimates put life expectancy at birth for prehistoric populations in the 20s or low 30s. But that number is misleading. It isn't that adults were dying young, it's that so many children were dying early that they dragged the average down with them. If you made it to 15, your odds